Hello, everybody! Where's the, Oh, yeah. Just wanted to show off one of my new friends before we get started. Can you say something for the crowd? No? That was me. Okay. Enough of this awesome ventriloquist act. Let me put him out of the room, and then we'll get flying. Okay, good boy, Jack, Jack. Oh my goodness. Whew. Should have never let that girl have a dog. King Akita, how you doing? Oh no. My mic's not working? Popping again? I just reset it. Check one. Nice feedback there. Checkity check check. Yeah. Well, let me fix that. Check 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 check. Woo! All right, that sounds like it's working to me. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of that starting soon before King Akira has to remind me. Okay. I have no idea what we're doing today. I could continue with the Mun Mysteries. Could do a mission from Mission Control. I'm a little bit bored with the Mun Mysteries. I do want to finish it because I am a completist. Gotta remember that one if we do anything else. Really? I'm hearing it. It might be a little low. I keep it a little bit low because I assume that if anyone's watching this, they want to hear me. I could be wrong about that. And I don't like that up there for this show. Boop boop doop boop 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 boop. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. That's just going to be awful. We'll deal with it. What do we have? Explore Duna. I don't think I'm ready for that, especially not with an hour and change to play with. There's a maybe. No, I don't want to change any of my relay positions. I do kind of want to upgrade or replace the relay system I have flying around Kerbal. For tourists, I think they want, I think I've seen this one, and they want to go orbit around Eve, orbit around the sun, which is, can't do the latter without the former, or former without the latter, yeah. Doable. We could play with that weird SSTO that I did last time. I figured out that if I cut half the engines and some of the power once we kick into closed cycle, that we have enough fuel once we get out of the atmosphere that we can still get a, well, we can get a circularized orbit with just the nerve rockets. But it works better than the pilot allowed it to. Extract ore from Minmus to deliver to Kerbal. I think I can do that. I would just need a well, what I'm thinking is I can use my fuel farm to mine the ore and then transfer it to another ship and bring it back to Kerbal. But that might not work. And how much Is it going to be 500 units? So it's going to be fairly heavy. Cool. Yeah, I haven't been back on Untuned since the last time I streamed it. Well, I've been to half of the Mun anomalies already, if not more, with Kerbal knots. This seems washed out to me. Orbit of the Mun. How much does that pay? Not a lot. Could be worth doing, just to have something to do. Do we know how much the Hulk weighs? Wow, 2.5 tons. We can do this one. We can even get some crew, some experience doing this one. I was just wondering if I could pick up my engineer from the Mun, but that probably wouldn't be the most fuel efficient way to go. Yeah, we could, like, even with I could just cancel any of those and see if it gives me a better one. Even with that weird thing that I just made. There we go. It should be under M for MU. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Is it way up there? I don't see it. Oh, I see it now. It is way up there. We could take this exact same design, lower these side units, presumably. And then put in a little rover down here. And this should still work. Oh, we got a little bit of a collision. No, we don't. It's close. But these aren't actually attached now. Not that they need to be. So let's... Oh, well, the hard part then would be to get this on a launcher. We could... Where's the payload? How big is this? That's too small. That's the right size. Well, that's too low. Oh, I guess we need to see what it'd be like with the gear extended. I don't know if I could fit. Yeah. That'll be a problem. So I would have, well, I could land with the gear, retract the gear, and then let the rover out to play, if I could actually fit a rover in there. And it would need a way to dock, which would be a pain. Not much of a pain, but a pain. And having not given this any thought up to now. Yeah, the color Is that what it's called? Color out of space? Color from space? Yeah, color out of... I don't remember. Yeah, that was really... And it was similar to radiation, but it obviously... it acted... It acted more like the proto-molecule from the show The Expanse, but it was invisible other than the color it emanated in the story. So, and then I don't know if I... Oh, I was going to save this as a variant, because I don't have enough save files. And if I can remember to, what's the word I'm looking for? Merge. Might be able to merge that little tiny, is it this one? Yeah, merge. Might be able to put that inside. It would get rattled around in transit unless we could put like a docking junior in there. Where is that? There we go. Did I not select it? It doesn't want to snap to. Oh, that's ugly. And then that doesn't have quite enough clearance. But I can't even tell if that will fit in there. Yeah, we'll get some collisions with the ceiling, and we'd still need room to put a docking thing on here. Oh well, I could probably use a clampetron. Yeah, that's what it's called, advanced grabbing unit, because they're all clampetron, aren't they? Yeah. It's still pretty tight. So this idea almost works. Let's try it out on the launch pad. And yeah, I still have the one on Minmus. I think I didn't crash it. That I dropped it from orbit and landed it with RCS thrusters. Alright, so if we close gear, ooh, that was, oh, it's already open. Can we undock, decouple node? I learned something. Somebody clip that. Do we have slow motion? Hey, Monty. Well, we're toying around with ideas. We haven't actually done anything yet, and probably not going to have enough time to do anything the way things are going. So not the worst idea in the world, but not the best either. And I know there's a larger payload. I think there's a, well, obviously there's this one. I don't think I can fit that on there. Yeah, that'll work. That's an idea. Oh boy. I'm not sure how I feel about the thought I'm having. Well, it'll give us something to talk about, if nothing else. Let's get rid of this. Don't save. Switch over to the other one. And break out that Mammoth STO. Not that one. The other Mammoth SSTO. SSTO. Is it this one? I don't think it's this one. Let's go down the list a little further. That's not it. Oh wait, what was that first one then? Was it just a... Oh, okay, the autosave on the rush job. Do 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 do. Do do. Oh my goodness. Serenity. That dog won't hunt. Now we could try this. I don't... man, I can't imagine landing this on Minmus, or the... heaven forbid, the Mun. That would be a challenge and a half. And then if we open this up... if we get rid of this and this, and it's at a reaction control wheel, probably need it. Let me see what's going on here. Cool. Let's see. Is that a master class? And Sharon sent me something. If we could get a rover in here. Still, this... this is crazy. Crazy idea. But, yeah, we could get a rover in here. Especially, well, when the ramp is up, it's not level, is it? No, it goes down from there. If you had a way to get it so it was halfway up, that would be awesome. I don't see an awesome way to do that. Well, other than just... we could take the same idea, I don't know if you can actually put a docking port on the ramp. No. It does not like it. We could put one up here, but then when the door closes... So if we... this would have to be longer to have something inside of it. So this is another dog that won't hunt. Well, we could just close it in there and let it rattle around too. That's another idea. Sad King's suggesting that we can attach it to the top. I'm assuming you mean up here, which I'm not sure you can put it up there either, but we could probably attach it straight off of the back here. Comme ça. And then once we get out of the atmosphere or land on the Mun or whatever, detach it, and then it will just fall, but not very far. And then... or we could even use a separatron, not a separatron, but a decoupler separator. Yeah, use the small separator with 0 ejection force, and then just roll it up onto the ramp and then fly it around loose inside there. And it would be okay as long as we don't use time warp, because when you use time warp and you have two objects, they have subtly different velocities and they will start to separate from each other. I learned that the hard way with this. Oh, be glad you didn't have to sit through that. Trying to keep it short. Had something around Minmus. I had to bring the the Kerbal knot back that was in it, but it was an inflatable docking port, and the Kerbal knot couldn't get out of it because it wasn't inflated, and I couldn't dock with it, probably also because it wasn't inflated. And so, and I couldn't get it to grab with the advanced grabbing unit for some reason. So I built this, backed up to it, closed on it, and then I was going to fly it home. But then I realized every time I would time warp, it would separate, or it would have its own trajectory. And if I ended the time warp too soon, then there was a cracking potential, you know, because of the parts being juxtaposed. Or I could just continue the time warp until it was outside, but I didn't want it to be too far, because then I would have to basically use the RCS thrusters to back up to it and close on it again. And yeah, that was tedious. So I had to keep doing that maneuver over and over again. And then once I got close enough to the atmosphere, it was a little too risky, and I couldn't warp anymore. So, and then it was a horrible landing too. Everyone survived, but lots of pieces. So we could go with that idea. Let's go with that idea. Well, yeah, we'll have to do it. Yeah, Sepratron. I think that's the way, or decoupler. No, we'll go with the Sepratron. Or decoupler. Oh, I forgot to take the other thing off first. Alright, let's get rid of that. And will it go on here? Oh, it is on there. And I need to turn it. There we go. And I can merge the yeah, we can save that. Oh, I lost my power units though. We'll need to add those back, I think. There we go. Up a little bit. Okay, and power. Ooh, there they are. Because, you know, if it's not expensive, it's not worth doing, right? Shall we give it a go? Oh, I don't have high hopes. And I don't have the, what is that? Oh, it's a light for docking, in case I wanted to use that docking port. Alright, so what this needs is a, it needs the tanks prioritized so it drains in the proper order. Pretty sure this is going to get ugly. What can we do with me? I need to be over here more, I think. Alright, we're going to stabilize. We're going to throttle up. Brakes are off, obviously. Oh, I don't remember what my... I want to verify my action groups. And I think I also want to have a... Well, I need to do my pilot too. Let's see. 4 is probably the rapiers. Yeah. 5 is nerves. What's 3? Intakes. Yeah, because drag. Okay, nothing on 2, nothing on 1. What's on 6? Nothing. 7, 8, 9 is... cargo ramp with illuminators. All right, 10. All right, so we're not using 6. Where is my center of mass? That's kind of what I need to know at the moment. It's right there. So, wow, that's hard to say if which engines are most in line. Probably these. These are a little too low, these are a little too high. Alright, so if we go with action group, we will shut off okay, I'm going to do these. Where's toggle engine? I can't see toggle engine. And that one, toggle engine, and toggle engine. So that once we go to closed cycle mode, I'm going to use just these 4 and the nerve rockets. And then let me make sure I have these set with crossfeed enabled, and we'll pick a pilot if I remember. Disable, disable. Alright, so they are enabled. Let's look at our crew. What are we doing? Oh, we're just delivering a rover, right? Hello, Karam! Let's see, Valentina. Do we need an engineer for this? I don't think we do. Maybe to fix a wheel. Alright, so let's do that again. And so, for all rapiers, 5 nerves, 6 is the everything but these, right? I already forgot. And I'm choosing and I'm choosing these to leave on because they're a little bit below the center of mass, so that might give us a little bit of pitch up. Also, our center of mass is probably going to change. I didn't save. It's going to be okay. Oh, I still got some sinus stuff going on. Having been sick lots of times, this is definitely not the worst I've been sick. By a lot. Alright, so once again, stabilize, throttle up, and 4 for rapiers. Whoa! Where are we going? The Mun? If we get there and need fuel, we're going to be kind of stuck. I don't have a good refueling ship there. Maybe we should try it on Minmus. Oh my goodness, are we going to get enough speed? That is full throttle. Alright, there's 100. Uh-oh, it's starting to... It does not like it. Can I get the nose up? Oh man, I didn't even have to get to the end of the runway. Gear up! We're pitched a little bit south. Alright. Our thrust is increasing as our velocity is increasing. Yeah. I don't know if it's torque, but it definitely wants to go to the right. Are we... Alright, we're still gaining altitude. This is pretty loud in my ears. Is it too loud for you? Karam missed the puppy. It was right at the beginning of the video. Alright, 300. Going up still. Seems like we're a little bit... I'm afraid to try to correct it though, because it'll bring our nose down. Yeah. Alright, we'll try that for a while. We might lose a little bit of altitude. I'm not too worried about it. As long as our speed and our thrust keep going up. Oh, what's our fuel situation? Yeah, I think you're about, yeah, I had just done that when you put that in the chat. But, you know, you're delayed on the video. So, in a way, you thought of it before me. Alright, speed is still going up. Altitude is still going up. Thrust is slowly going up. We are using a lot of fuel. I'm not sure if we're going to Minmus or the Mun. I think this will be too hard to land on the Mun. Now we're definitely gaining more altitude now. Thrust is still steadily climbing. Slowly but steadily. Oh wow, we are definitely picking up speed. Go Mach go. I need to find out what the different speed of sound intervals are for meters per second. Thrust still increasing. Speed is definitely increasing. We're still only at 2,000 meters in altitude. But the no smoking sign is on. Coming up on 600 meters per second. I could probably stand to pitch up a little bit. Hopefully it won't fight me. Whoa! There's a little bit of fight. Alright, wow, we lost a lot of speed in just that little air braking maneuver there. Alright, but we're still gaining speed, we're still gaining thrust. Yeah. Wow, so we're going Mach 2 already. I didn't hear a boom. Thrust increases, slowing down. I think the only reason that it's increasing at all is because we're still gaining speed. I think someone's here. I feel footsteps shaking before. It could be puppies playing, but it's hard to say. Alright, through the first segment of the atmosphere. Yeah, someone just used the front door. Definitely picking up speed. Thrust is decreasing. We're still gaining velocity at a pretty good rate, so I'm not too too worried about that. Hello. What did you forget?
I forgot my phone. In the process, I accidentally let the dogs out.
You let the big dogs out the front door?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think the puppy should be right out.
No, no. Precious will come back soon, but we probably won't see Sissy again tonight.
Sorry.
Okay. 1200 meters per second.
Bye.
Bye. What's that, like Mach 3.5? We'll bring the nose down a little bit so we can continue to accelerate. And we are gaining altitude at a pretty good rate. I think it's when we get to 30,000 meters. Then we're going to have to, it'll automatically click into closed cycle. Oh, right. But from our vantage point, we wouldn't actually hear it because we're inside it. All right, I'm going to kick on the nerves at about 27. Go, Phoenix Force. There's 27. We're not getting a lot of thrust out of them, but we're getting more than we are with the rapiers. Still gaining altitude, and get ready for close cycle. Gotta watch that oxidizer. Whoa! That's, that's a lot of information. Let's dip the nose just a little bit. Although the atmosphere's thin enough, we probably don't need to worry about it. Yeah, we are definitely going through that oxidizer. I'm going to cut half of the Rapier engines. What do we have an apo? Wow, our apoapsis is still below 40,000. So that might be premature. $45,000. $55,000. 60. And I'm going to cut half of the engines. There's 70 at 80. I'm going to go ahead and cut all of them. Well, except for the nerves. Alright, let's take a map's eye view. We're still a good ways from the apoapsis, and that number is shrinking. So we can actually throttle back a little bit here as well. On the nerves, we still have the atmospheric friction. The apoapsis is still climbing, which we don't really need. I'm going to go ahead and go to prograde. Yeah, I'm not even sure what orbital velocity is. Oh, but it's going down. I guess I'm going to have to Oh, well, it would be as we approach the apoapsis. So I don't need to worry about that. All right, let's go back here. We're at 90,000 on the apoapsis. I'm going to dip the nose down, even though we're still theoretically still in the atmosphere. Oh, stay down there. Fuel. I don't know if that's enough to land. And the thing is probably too heavy to land on nerves alone. Oh, I should have set up a second action group for just these motors. Because what I did there was I've got one that toggles everything and the other one that toggles, I forgot already. I mean just these motors. And then one that toggles these two sets. Apoapsis is... Okay, we are getting closer to the apoapsis. We're still 3 minutes out. But we are definitely in space. Just trying to circularize a little bit. I can't believe it flies. And 36, we're not at full throttle though, but still. All right. Coming up on 100. Yeah, let's go ahead and 3 minutes to apoapsis. Let's get a little bit closer. If we have to, we can bump it with the rapiers. Alright, get the nose down. Not well. Let's just go prograde because we're close enough now. And full throttle. Not enough to move the AP away from us. But we should have a positive parry fairly soon. Maybe even before we get to the AP. It's alive. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to trying to land this on Kerbal either. Why do I make these crazy things? Oh yeah, we will definitely have a positive parry before we get to the AP. Well, I've got more thrust, I'm just not using it. Alright, there's the positive parry. I don't think, yeah, we're not going to hit circular before we get to the AP, but it's going to be close. Oh, we didn't even get extra atmospheric. I'll just give it a little bump. That was a little bump. I think that was enough. Almost. Well, if we're interested in circular. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't That little bump was enough to invert the AP and PE. Wow. Okay. Where do we want to go? Do we want to try Minmus? I guess I should have waited for an answer. Yeah, the Mun encounter is obviously easy enough. Show me 47. See, yeah, that's... Well, it should be 46, right? 46.4? Yeah. For the ideal. For the collision course. Oh, you think I should take it to Jewel? We'll never see those Kerbal knots again. Yeah, fuel. With the nerve rockets... Yeah, we might have enough to land. We definitely have enough to get there and orbit, but probably not enough to land. I don't want that Mun encounter. That'll work right there. If we can get Craig and Brianna to give us the perfect burn. All right, this is why people use mech jab, isn't it? So 904, which is going to be a 10-minute burn. All right, time to maneuver 6 minutes. So it's almost time to burn now. Where are we? We're over here. Goodness gracious. Give it a little bit of warp. Yeah, we're already getting a little bit of a countdown here. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's how you say that. Oh, we're not on the right inclination either, so we're actually kind of lucky that we have an encounter. What's our current orbital inclination? 2 degrees? Sloppy, sloppy. Yeah, so nerve rockets and their high thrust for Minmus, I can refuel. I have the technology, I have the resources in place for orbital refueling once we get there, as long as I can establish orbit. So, I don't think we can warp through this part, can we? Well, we wouldn't want to, because the SAS won't stay in line. Won't stay lined up. So, anything you want to talk about for the next 10 minutes? Should I go get a puppy? Oh, goodness. They're so messy. Oh, my God. Tootsie Roll Patrol is real. Yeah, we did not have the proper facilities for this. What's the news? Been playing a lot of Paladins lately. It seems kind of good at first, and then, you know, like just about everything, as you understand it more, you have better questions to ask. And so, yeah, there's subtleties. It's interesting. It's like, I hate when I play badly, though. It's just like, I can't aim. But then there's some of the I don't know, what do you call them, champions, like the dragon guy Drogo's. You know, he flies around and shoots blasty things, so your aim doesn't have to be that good. 2 more weeks till summer vacation. Really? From school or work? I'm assuming work, because... Oh, are you a teacher? That could be it. I don't know. What's our AP doing? It's growing. It's gonna slowly shift left. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, maybe I should update my title, since I know what we're doing now. Student. Okay, yeah, most of the schools around here are already let out. The elementary, college. Make sure that I'm not burning my marshmallow here. There we go. Alright, that updated. Wow, that is a lot of... Facebook sucks. Facebook is still showing that we're at 49,000 meters and it's freeze framed. I expected better from them. And yep, that's something. 30 seconds to maneuver node. There's a very good chance that this just won't work. Wow, look how our fuel is definitely going down. Of course, while we're at the maneuver node, I could probably bump it with a little bit of rapier. Did that help? I think that tacked on about 1,000,000 meters on the AP. See ya. Boop, 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 boo. Boop, 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 boo. Yep. So, what's in the news? Did any politicians say anything dumb today? Arnold Schwarzenegger makes fun of Trump. Official Rick and Morty portal gun toy from... What? Looks like it's, yeah, it's a sponsored Amazon link. $15? I've got to have one. It looks pretty crappy though. Oh my god, that is pretty crappy. It looks like it's worth about $3. Oh, wait, what's that? And then there's, yeah, I like this one better. This one is $11.10. Rick and Morty portal gun from Amazon. Ooh. Has it been raining? We've been having trouble with our lawnmower, and I think it's that we have water in the fuel. Only because we had that problem last time, so we're always going to think that's what it is. Had to take the spark plug out, use the air compressor to blow out the chamber. Just never been the same since, so maybe there's not a good seal on our spark plug setting hole. Stalled though. Oh, yeah. I was like, laser? Ooh, yeah, I'm not sure where the challenge lies there. Unless it's just like super heavy or really big. And there's our mun encounter that we don't want. There probably would have been a way to do that so that we could get a little bit of a slingshot. Well, see, now this blue line is in the wrong place. I haven't burned too long. but something is definitely wrong. If we switch to target, is that going to come back or continue outward? I can't tell. Wow. We got a problem, because I think we need to burn radial in, and we're going to run out of fuel. This looks a lot like a one-way trip. Of course, at this point we could just go to the Mun. Yeah, just to save our bacon. Yeah, we probably should have used the rapiers earlier, because we've got two options here. We can try to correct to go to Minmus, but then we won't have enough fuel to orbit. Or we can go to the Mun, orbit, and then send up a rescue mission to for refueling purposes. Or we can just call the whole thing off. It's almost 9 anyway. Yep, let's go to the Mun. Orbit the Mun. Oh, wait a minute. That's... Whoa, what happened? Okay, it just freaked me out a little bit. Oh, no, it's... Screwed that one up. I think it's a little too late to try to save it. Alright, let's activate the all engines. Oh, what happened? What are we orbiting? So, this is a Kerbal orbit. Hey, Ender. This has turned into a comedy of errors. Oh, crap! I need to catch that. I didn't realize that was going to be in the system already. I thought I had more time. So now I have to revert back and launch a asteroid catcher. And yeah, what's the PE over here? Oh, yeah, that's a good PE. Well, actually, Yeah, we would not survive that. I'm gonna revert back. We might survive that, but it would be a horrible landing. Yeah, and I don't have any parachutes on this. Maybe something I should have thought of earlier. I'm not sure exactly where I would put them. And since I like to steal everything from Marcus' house, what's up, everybody? I'll just need to put some thermals on here. You saw nothing. So, once again, we have another Marcus house design. Why? Okay, that does deploy far enough. Alright. Let's go ahead and launch this. Have I mentioned that this is another Marcus house design? Oh crap, I don't think it's auto-strutted. And it's going to need to be auto-strutted. Oh, should we do... Oh, there's 9 o'clock. Should we do grandparent or heaviest? More black screen. More black, more black, more black. And then I don't remember how well this thing likes the atmosphere. So if we need to do a vertical ascent or if we can do a gravity turn. I don't know. What was I just thinking? Oh, plus we'll need an engineer on here. And I don't think... Alright. I don't think I have a level 3 engineer. Burger. What's Burger doing here? I might have 2 burgers now. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, he is where he should be. I thought I sent him on a mission, but it was just a mission out to the launch pad to make more money. Where did he go? There he is. And Valentina. Now I'm worried about where Jeb is. Oh, he might be on our anomalizer. So let's save that and launch it. Hello? 4, 3, 2, 1. I was just thinking that. Alright. Where is that asteroid? There it is. So it's going to be coming in pretty fast. Oh my goodness. So it's going to relatively seem like it's going that direction. Oh my, this is going to be a hard capture. I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Relative inclination 2 degrees. What? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. We're just going to have to get up there and figure it out. Hope for the best. Oh, that's a lot of power. Alright. Let's see if we can get a gravity turn going. I started a little early. I like to get over 70 meters per second first. The X Factor. Well, it was either this or go surfing. You know, I sure hope the staging is set up right on. I don't think it is. You know, maybe I should have reviewed the staging. But something's about out of fuel, so we're gonna have to try a little staging. There we go. Something went right. Now, relative inclination has not changed with phooey. Oh, that wasn't set as target yet. I thought it was. But I don't know why it's not giving us a better relative inclination. What's our altitude? I'm not even paying attention to our launch. Because it seems to me where do we even launch from? So we are launching from here. It seems to me like we should have gone for more of a polar shot and gone actually northwestern. I'm gonna revert. Sorry. We will save a lot of fuel that way. Oh, I should have just gone to the launch pad. Now we got more black screen. Genius. And I thought I was going to wrap things up 5 minutes ago. Obsession. Alright, so we need to go that way. That's going to be counterintuitive. Alright. Stabilize, throttle up, hit the button. Let's see what this gets us. Alright, 7,000 meters. 8. Separating. I forgot to assign the target. Is that it right there? Yep. And the relative inclination is still the same. What is that? Probably one of our satellites. I'm kind of curious what that is. We are here. Oh, no, it wouldn't be that. We need to go west more. Oh, not that far west. He's all over the place. And it's time to stage again. That was good timing. We're almost out of the atmosphere. Lose a little mass. I'm just trying to eyeball the lines here. Yeah, we need to go more north. I got a sneeze coming on. And really the thing to do is to try to get a little bit more circular too. So we can at least get in orbit before we take off after that thing. Try to line our inclination up. Since it's not even in the system, the same sphere of influence, I can't now I'm too far north. Can you take your eyes off the thing for a moment and... What is that, anti-target? Well, we took off the wrong time of day, so that's a problem immediately. Yep, we should have let the planet rotate about 6 hours. So we are not even in orbit, or we don't have, yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know what staging just took place. Okay, yeah. I probably went about that the wrong way. It looks like everything's intact. Should we start over? I won't have time to rendezvous tonight anyway, the way things are going. But yeah, we need it to be definitely past noon, and probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon local time when we take off, going mostly, yeah, and that's what we should have done. Yeah, well, it seemed like a lot of explosions, but it didn't look like anything took damage, even where the motors were burning. The part that separated seemed to not have been damaged, although I saw the explosions too. Alright, so where's the sun? Sun is there. Oh, we need to assign there it is. Set as target. Over that way. Or better yet, alright, we'll start warping. I said we'll start warping. Why won't it warp? Does it think we're moving? We're not moving. Was I hitting the wrong button? Maybe. I bet I was hitting the wrong button. Alright, so we want that to be almost to the middle. Is this the planetary core? Cool. I've never seen that light up like that before. Is that new? It's almost time. It's so hard to eyeball this stuff sometimes. I'm going to say right about, there. Ooh. Alright, but again, we're going to need to go northwest, so this 315 on the compass is about where we need to go. T, Z, space, Q, Q. I'm tapping the Q. You can see here I've got the roll down here. Oh, too much roll? All right. Yeah, just like a Cinnabon. Too much roll. All right, give it a little bit of a tilt. Oh, a little less roll. There we go. There, huh. Oh, that's probably too much tilt. All right, now, can we see what our arc is looking? That looks wrong. That's going the wrong way. This should be going that way, not that way. What did I do wrong? This doesn't make sense. This is going... Okay, it's turning. It shouldn't be turning. Should be time to separate. Yep, let's separate that. Maybe just the natural planetary rotation inertia. Ooh, what's this? Do we have a, yeah, there we go. We've got a descending node, sweet. If I can make it out. Descending node, -41, and decreasing, excellent. But then, I'm not sure what I'll need to do. Oh boy, let's go ahead and rotate. And there's -15, 13, slowing down. So I think that's a good sign. Need to check on my staging. Alright, we're still good there. Descending -9.5. What's our altitude? 48. So we do need to start tilting towards the horizon a little bit more. Time to stage, almost. Staging. Oh, what's our altitude? 60,000. So we definitely need to bring this closer to the horizon. Uh-oh. Where'd my descending node go? Ah, I'm freaking out. We seem like we're pretty well lined up. But that relative inclination has not changed. Am I just looking at the wrong thing? Probably. Well, it might not. I don't know. in the words of Andrew Bowser. Oh, look at that. We need to go for the horizon. Bad rocket man. What's our... let's reduce thrust a little bit here. Yeah, we're 2.5 minutes to AP. We're going to be terribly inefficient. Yeah, 9:23 now. TZ space? Exactly. I don't know. So, we're taking off into the wild blue yonder, or is it the black yonder? Ooh. I don't know. Rocket's pretty cool. Oh, now I've got an ascending node. 5.7, so we're not that far off. But I don't know if I need to... 0.8, if I need to go more west or more north. Oh, okay, definitely more north. Do I have a PE yet? No. Time to AP, 1.5. I'm looking at that. Okay, that's decreasing, so that's good. We're on the right track. We'll need a little bit more north. I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, I'm already overdoing it. Alright, we're below the horizon. But we still got 90 seconds almost to AP, so we're good there. Alright, things are going well. It can happen. I bet NASA wishes they could revert flight. Whew. Just thinking of some of the worst case scenarios we've had, and I hope that didn't seem insensitive. All right, 60 seconds. Well, 70 seconds. We're going to throttle up a little bit more. But now I don't have my ascending node marker. Not so much. Yeah, I want to stay just a little bit north of the prograde. Keep that nose down. We should have a positive parry shortly. And then when we do... Well, that's my anti-target marker, right? Oh, so hopefully we're right on track. Except I need to come a little bit this way to get that to line up with the prograde better. We've got a parry. Sounds like we lost an engine. Let's cut the engines, or cut the throttle. Stage. Oh man, I should have lost that a while ago. That's why the stage didn't work that last time. Alright, so we got the throttle cut. We'll stage again to ignite the engines. And give it just a little bit little bit of a push. So theoretically that should go back to the atmosphere. Alright, let's start throttling up. And two, 1, 0. We have a good orbit. Now, do I have an ascending descending node? No? Why not? It looks like I'm a little bit... I need to go north more. Eyeballing it. Where are we? We're still here. So yeah, ascending node should be there. Go a little bit more north. See if we can get those parallel. Getting closer. That's pretty close to parallel. Now what do we do? I don't know what to do other than to wait for the sphere of influence change. Funnily enough, it's almost like, well, Minmus probably won't travel far enough before, well, maybe it will. We definitely need to save game here. And I need to go to work. Because I think we're on the right track. But that is a moving target and a half. I'd like to catch it while it's in the system, but that might be too tough. Or even before. If I could catch it before, that would be sweet. But a couple problems we have is if I make the orbit too big, then it will be harder to, or we might not get a good window, a good transfer window. If I make it too small, then we're gonna have to burn harder and earlier to catch up with it. So this is tricky and stuff. I think there's going to be a lot of trial and error involved here. Hopefully I'll get some sleep after work and then we can try this again tomorrow evening. But I think it's time to initiate the awkward goodbye phase. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think we should do here? The temptation is definitely to increase the orbital size. If we look at the system, does it say how fast Kerbin's going? No, because we can't. Maybe if we get out even farther. Nope. Let's see. Kerbal encounter, asteroid redirect, Kerbal apoapsis. I don't know. Probably what I'd have to do is switch to something outside the system to get a to see what the velocity, or I could just Google it. Kerbal. What is its orbital velocity? Orbital velocity 9,200, so 9,284 meters per second. And our target 9,595, so it's going currently 300 meters per second faster. Meters per second. I'm not sure how long it'll be in the system. That's hard to judge, given my limited math skills. Oh, King of Kara, goodbye. Shadow Drone, see you next time. I haven't saved the game yet, have I? Fools, June 1st already? Jeez. Alright, what's a good parting shot? I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. So, until we meet again, and I intend for it to be tomorrow, hopefully. That's not it. There we go. Hopefully the fates will be kind. I've still got SSTO to Minmus up there. Oh, how plans change on the fly. So there we go. All right. Hope to see you next time. It's always more fun when you're here. Hate to go, but that's the way it works. See you next time, Space Cadets.